Hello, Matt. Little scratch. Hello, sunset. Yeah. Hello, sunset. How are you feeling? I'm feeling okay. I'm kind of runny nose, a cough, and little lightheaded. So yeah, I probably won't be having a full stream tonight. I'll probably be only going for like an hour and a half or 2 hours or something. We'll see. And instead of a booze, I have a root beer. But it's good stuff, Spreckers. Oof happens to the best of us. Yeah, it kind of came out of nowhere, really. It was kind of like smack in the face. I felt my throat felt kind of weird on one night, but it was Saturday evening. I just went to bed and I think I slept like 2 hours the entire night. I was so dehydrated. Everything was so dry that I couldn't. I think I drank through like 40 or 50 ounces of water overnight, and I still was dry. I couldn't get hydrated. I had to take like an hour-long hot shower at 5 a.m. To try to help, and that did. But because it was not going through my system, I had to force it in. But it's not been bad. It's just been annoying. Even after that, like I felt mostly fine, even kind of Sunday, but it still felt just too off where I thought a long stream wasn't going to go well. But then it just kind of evolved every day to something different. So today it's sniffles and cough. And actually sneezing too. You know what? I'm going to go get some Kleenex now that I think about it back in a sec. All right. Sore throat? No. It's definitely not strep throat. It was just that one evening. It was my throat. It was just dry after I kind of got it hydrated with a super hot steamy shower. It actually was basically fine. Hasn't bothered me since. The cough is from my chest. I got hit by 2 weeks ago and damn near killed me from dehydration. I myself wasn't dehydrated though, because I drank so much water. I had to go to use the restroom, I think like 4 or 5 times during the evening or overnight. It was just, none of it was making it to my whole nasal cavity system. My brain keeps thinking that the drink I have should taste like booze, and it doesn't. Okay. Yep, this is defining characteristics. Sore, dry throat for a short period, then bam. Yeah, but even then, my throat perfectly fine. Nothing wrong with it now. It's just the lungs portion. I think I'll be fine in like a day or two. Michael won't be down here to sit, but he will be on Discord, probably. So you at least don't have to be without Michael. It was a fast about a couple of days of hard symptoms and a few days of recovery. It definitely wasn't strep, though. 100%. It wasn't even a couple of days. The throat bit was like for 5 hours. That was it. Oh, I haven't prepped my music. Look at that. I'm not going to go open up all of them. I'm going to add 3 different groups of music. There's a new pack on what do you call it? Humble Bundle of something I need to look into. I've gotten all these audio packs, but I feel like there's only one I really go back to for regular playing music. All the rest are good for video games, but they're not really music. Dark fantasy stuff has been great. Hi, Michael. Call me on Discord. Then I can do the stuff there. Anyway. Look at see people I know they're dead. Remember where we were. Oh, we're doing the kicky one. He just looks pale and washed out. Oh, wait. I said ginger. Wow, you 180'd. Oh, I was like, whoa, there's 2 pair. Oh, yeah, I was trying to get the walkie thingy. Ah, okay, hold on a sec. I'll do the... Let's switch to that for a sec. Oh, it's a Michael. Hello. I probably should share my screen with you then, too. You need to see the cute ponies. We'll see how that works. See cute ponies, okay. Hold on. That better? Or that? Oh yeah, I gotta switch back there. Okay, there we go. It was there, and then there's that too. I mean, that's just boring. She's just staring forward. There's no emotion. I mean, that's Trixie, I guess, but okay. We're drinking beer alone. No, you've had to have heard it before. Never heard the audio at all. What? It's like a whole new experience for you. I'll like play the whole thing for you. You just like this. No, here's sound. Oh, they okay. Actually, now that I think about it, they can't hear you yet. There we go. Yes, there we go.
No, that's the first time I've heard the audio for this.
Sorry, I'm missing steps. I'm sniffy.
I think there's actually been a couple videos in the past that I've sat all the way through your animating of it, and then I've never heard the audio until you release it.
So you've always said before that it's like, well, not or sitting in on the process kind of ruins it because you don't get to see the final product in the same light. But there you go. You get your own little.
Yeah. Well, it's kind of like the ponies feel more alive when you don't see the process. It's kind of like hot dogs are better if you don't see how they're made.
No, hot dogs are just bad.
No, hot dogs are delicious.
When's the last time you had a hot dog?
Maybe a week ago.
Not brats.
There's just
brats are not hot dogs.
They are just.
I don't have that running
hot
either.
Dogs who went to like school. That's all they are.
What?
They're hot dogs who finished school.
No, a hot dog is like they mulched up all the part that didn't get into the brat and then turned it into that.
But it's like the baby brat.
Scratch wants what's a ghost fact?
Ghost fact. Right now, truth be told, I'm a ghost. That's why I can't be in stream.
He's actually there. Woo!
Yeah, I'm a ghost. It's spooky month, and I decided, hey, costume, perfect.
Should I probably move the camera over?
So I ran out and played in traffic. Don't worry, I should be better by Friday.
I got better.
I got better.
There we go.
So, woo. Let me fix my microphone.
There we go. There's no Michael. I'm just going to do that. Because I have to share Michael, whereas my screen with Michael, I have to have my mic out too for this headset. Talking through two mics. Talking through two mics to Mike.
To Mike.
I think I'll go for a walk. You know?
It's okay.
Yeah. How are we gonna do? Wait. Oh, I was like, there's stuff missing here, but yeah, I decided it was not needed because angle and all that.
Stream paused.
Stream paused. Oh, probably.
No, it stopped.
If you want audio, I have to share just the application. I can't share the the entire display. If you do the display, you lose audio. So
I guess I go back to no audio.
no, I alt tab back. It should be working.
Okay, no, it's working.
Yeah,
Now.
when I'm in SFM, it works fine. It's just if I alt tab, it'll say something about pause. Well, I have classes this evening, so I'm just popping in real quick. Well, we're probably not going to be here super long anyway, either.
He ate some bad turkey or something.
Where'd my music go? It was playing music.
Everything's broken because I'm watching.
Music's back. Okay. I think I want to try to figure out the Kiki a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Because I know you like Kikis.
The Kikis are pretty good.
She's laughing from being tickled. I think. Okay, so what would Kikis be?
I feel like it should be more like a toddler throwing a tantrum.
Well, no, she says, I think I'll go for a walk. So I was trying to make it look like she's trying to imitate a walk in some kind of way.
That is understandable.
Or even not imitate a walk, but like if you're trying to be thrown in the death cart, you probably have somebody think that you're close to death, and that's showing like, look, I'm spry and I have energy.
Yeah, but I'm still just thinking of a toddler who wants down. Like, let me down.
I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to find like a position that's pretty middle road. So basically I'm looking for the T pose. And I'm going to say that is right here. We're going to do.
Darn it! I just realized I turned off chat so that I could watch a goat eat pellet. Oh no! There we go.
What about the cartoon running in place sound effect? No, I think that would be definitely not Monty Python.
Just Looney Tunes it up.
So it's mainly the legs. So I'm gonna re-add the Kikis, I think. So for now, I'm going to say that this is base position, because this is pretty decent. Well, maybe a little bit more out on that arm.
I almost feel like it would be cool if she started like doing just the walking in place and started leading off Applejack, and Applejack just kind of bucked her back up on her back. I don't know how much animation that would be though. Like just like a slight little like get back up there.
I mean, that's doable, but she's already almost to the ground. It'd be really hard to have her partially off without fully off.
Yeah. Just have her lean forward and put or something.
Well, no, head first.
Or lean back. Or feet back first, whichever.
Feet back first.
Whichever direction was cuter. That's always the answer.
Well, if she goes head first, there's more butt. But if she goes butt first, there's more booper.
Yeah. Head first it is.
Wait. You want more butt?
No, I didn't say that. Pretty sure that's what you said. I disagree.
Yep. It's still there for now. Oh yeah, wait, no, I had the legs where I want them to be. Okay, because if they're there, then if I have the Kikis, I can have them move up and down equally. That's the point of a T pose, is to have everything at a middle ground. Essentially, that's why T-pose works, because your arm goes up, it goes down. That's all 90 degrees from the position. But if your arm is defaulted down and all the vertices are built to be that way, it means that when you go all the way up, you're stretching them 180 degrees, which is usually means something's going to break or collapse. No real bone in anything can bend 180 degrees on itself and not still collapse in some way. You have another ghost fact though.
I see that. I've been learning a lot of stuff while being a ghost. Such as, when you're a ghost, Google Home could hear you, but it just chooses not to do anything you ask. It's a real jerk. It can hear you, and it's like, I hear you, but I don't have to do what you say anymore. It responds exactly like that. It's really mean.
It's like, you ask Alexa to do something, and it's like, ba-ding, go away, foul demon.
Exactly. Like, she's all like, I don't have to listen to you no more. So, look forward to that.
I think about it, I probably should turn. Only had the computer's audio at 90%. You must have been a little quiet.
I've scooted up to my mic a bit to try to make sure it picks up a bit more.
Eat it.
Eat it? Just talk like this the whole time?
No, it's okay,
All
Adam.
raspy? I wasn't screaming in the mic. I don't see the big dirt. I cannot see your screen. Or source is all I see.
You missed the big derp.
I did. I'm sad now.
Trying to think of the timing on this. I basically want to have it where it's pretty much evenly spaced. So boom, 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 boom. Okay, so they're not evenly spaced. The left front, back right need to be thrown off a little bit. And I'm going to go a little bit earlier with the back left as well.
So, chat, I'm curious. What are y'all wearing for Halloween?
Chat, what are you wearing right now?
Yes. What are you wearing right now, chat? No, I want to hear what your various costumes are. I just called him on the phone, ghost call. See, I'm dead. The stream, it's Spook Month. See, he's working on it.
Bless me. Okay, so the front legs are pretty much that way.
Give me a hint. It's your Discord photo.
Check both these. Yeah, that's good, but like more here. There.
No, you're going as Sonic? Is that what's happening?
Wait, by dressing up as an average dude?
I think Ice is going as Sonic the Hedgehog.
Ah. Where do you say that?
Scratch. He said it's his Discord picture.
I just had to go further up.
Dressing up as an average dude. Alright.
I think that'll work.
Michael is next.
Wait, are you doing it for the concert? You gonna dress up for that? Because I know, like, when we went to the Final Fantasy concert, there's actually a decent amount of people that dressed up in some pretty fancy outfits for all the different characters.
Wait, who's going to a Final Fantasy concert?
No, that was us mentioning it from the one before, but
No.
done it last year. If you find the right glasses, you're gonna dress up as Michael.
Hint, when I went to pick out my glasses, I just looked like something that looked like Gordon Freeman's glasses. So that's
Also,
why I wear
hint,
black rim glasses.
just find online hobo or alcoholic.
Yeah.
And
Alcoholic hobo.
yes, well, aren't they the same thing?
Not necessarily, but you'd be hard pressed to find a sober hobo. They know how to live that good life.
Paste. Oh yeah. Oh, that's the one thing it's going to do. I cannot have this include shoulder bones. I was going to do the same thing down here. Can't have it include the positions.
So I'm not there, and you know how you like to torch me when I'm not there. This is going to be the stream where you make the ponies kiss, right? Because I'm not there. And it'll cause great suffering.
I'll if I do, I'm cutting the stream and then to you.
Yeah.
Oh no, those are like tiny little wiggles.
I like tiny little.
That's not enough. Is that enough wiggles?
Cute. One's down.
No smooching.
Oh, no smooching at me. "10 days from the last episode of My Little Pony."
No smooching.
Think I'll go.
Actually, I'm not going to blend it at the end. I want to.
Go for a walk. Go for a walk.
Okay, I'm going to do that, but I need to re-put these at a farther up position because that rotation's fine.
Oh, that's something we need to do. We need to go to a concert or a show or something.
There was one I wanted to go to in July, but I didn't know about it until it was too late.
Yeah. I haven't been to a show in like a good while.
You make it sound like, let's go downtown to the show.
Yes, let's go to the theater and watch the play.
The opera's back in town.
I wouldn't even mind going to like a local thing. Something.
The place across the street has onstage comedians sometimes.
Yeah.
I used to go to an old salesman I used to know did drums for a small little band. They just did gigs at in places like VFWs and stuff. He was an older guy.
Yeah.
And I sometimes went to those. A lot nicer
Brave
guy
new-
when he wasn't doing sales.
Think I'll go for a walk. Think I'll go for a walk.
Okay, I think that motion's fine. I want to make the up and down motion of it more drastic, but that's just adding in the generic motion. Brave New Workshop's Christmas show.
I think for all I hear
Never heard
about
of it.
Phantom of the Opera, being at one of those plays would be a lot of fun.
Well, that's something you probably have to pay attention to because I don't follow any of that stuff.
Yeah.
Think I'll go.
And I don't know how often that would be in town.
Think I'll go for a walk.
Just okay.
I think I want to have her do a little more exaggerated, like oomph after the walk. But
Think I'll go for a walk.
I'm not going to worry about it immediately.
Think I'll go for a walk.
They got a Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Oh, wouldn't that be fun?
Yeah, everything now is not going to be like Phantom. It's going to be Christmas stuff coming up here now. I'm surprised that shops aren't just like, well, maybe they are, but like completely dominated by Christmas already. I haven't really
I heard
looked.
my very first Christmas commercial on the radio yesterday morning. I was upset. It's too early, man.
It's 2 months away, and for as big of a holiday as it is, I'm not surprised if they're starting stuff early. They're playing Halloween music tonight.
See, that's appropriate.
Yeah,
though.
well, if they were playing Christmas music in the store, no. Christmas music shouldn't be until at least after Thanksgiving, but to me, December. But getting decorations and sale stuff out, they should be well past that point now. Put her eyes up. She's like, why does she look sad? She should be happy now. Well, I think I was keeping her like a little relaxed because she's supposed to be old. I mean, she's probably only like 32, but
well, that implies that she had that kid when she was like a teenager.
well, how old do you think she is now? Right here.
I would say Applejack's probably early 20s. She probably had Applejack at maybe 22. So she's probably like
Big Mac's the older one, right?
3. Yeah.
Okay, so
I would think she probably had him when she was like 19, 20.
Yeah.
I think she got married young, which was one of the reasons her parents weren't thrilled.
Which means that if this were a realistic thing, she'd have to be like 40.
She'd have to be a minimum 40, probably early 40.
Yeah, but she ain't. Look at that. Look at her face.
Look at her. She just held up good. When you have fur and
it's
high
lotion.
Oh,
She,
lots of lotion.
she swims in it.
I have this. I just feel like if you're covered in fur, it just hides those crow's feet.
Well, yeah, except for the matted fur as it falls out.
Why are you assuming she doesn't take care of her hair? She's just a mangy mutt. It's just
Look at her.
roaming through the fields.
She's going in the cart.
adorable.
Think I'll
No.
go for a walk.
It's a sleepy cart. She's just tired.
Okay, so
I think that was one of the bigger complaints with the final episode of G4 is it was implied they were all in their early 40s in that episode, but they already had like bags under their eyes. People were like, no. The Cakes didn't have bags under their eyes, though they were kind of in their mid to late 30s.
yeah, but you saw their kids.
Yeah, what about them?
If you had to deal with those,
Yeah, that's little nightmare machines. But like Rainbow Dash's mom didn't look her age, and she was probably in her 40s.
I think it's mostly because they were trying to have it relate to kids by implying that the main characters were they're trying to probably fit roles that are younger, or to fit roles that are older than what they're being portrayed, but then other aspects are trying to be portrayed as much younger. So they're probably trying to make it look like they're 15, 16 in some aspects, but there's no way they'd like own a business and do all this stuff at that age.
Yeah, they were definitely in their early to mid 20s. I think at the start of the series, Pinky and Rainbow were the youngest, and Rainbow's maybe 19. But by the end of the series, she was 21, 22. Rarity was the oldest. My head canon, anyway.
Where does this fade out? Right there. Okay. I want to have this kind of not in. No, it does, doesn't it? Ooh. I want to have it so the body's kind of wiggling with everything. Oh, you know what? It's probably fine, actually. I'm going to leave it there because I'm probably going to add a whole new bit at the end of it. School Buses played Michael Jackson's song that was appropriate for the month. Well, and the song is called Thriller. Thriller? That sounds like an amazing song. Never heard of it before. By Michael Jackson?
Who?
I think.
Who's that?
I think everybody knows that one.
Yeah. 'Twas popular.
One of my favorite thriller bits it's from Final Fantasy Spirits Within. When they had I don't want to call it a deleted scene, but kind of a fun make scene where they took all the characters from that and have them reenact the beginning of the Thriller music video using the characters from Spirits Within. Spirits Within wasn't a great movie, but that alone made it worthwhile. It was, somebody had some fun with that.
I think the disappointing part about the Spirits Within, it was just that all the hype around it. There was so much hype around that film.
Well, it was what they were trying to do with it. What Square Enix believed was going to happen was that game characters were going to become as big and prominent as normal actors. So they were trying to create characters that they could portray and then use it in modeling and other stuff. They did it with Final Fantasy 13 with Lightning, where they had her in like modeling shots and stuff for different products like clothing and purses and stuff too. So they wanted to market things in that way. And so by trying to make these ultra realistic characters, they said, well, we want to create these characters in Spirits Within and then potentially use those same characters in other movies as you would a normal actor. So they had all these high hopes for everything, and they put this huge budget and everything so that they could try to make that a reality. But then it was just them thinking the wrong things, and it wasn't what people were looking for, and it just bombed horribly. That, and it was just, it was trying to push, because like, I feel like if you want to make something twice as good, it's going to take 4 times as much effort. And they were trying to push the envelope on what people could do for realistic 3D animation, but they pushed it when getting into that super expensive, super hard was still in Uncanny Valley, and they couldn't push it any further with the current technology. The amount of servers and processing they needed to process that movie was so astronomically high that it almost bankrupted them. That movie almost took the whole company under. It was so expensive.
What I thought. That's what I remembered hearing, is that the Spirits Within nearly bankrupt Squaresoft.
All that technology they needed to make this stuff happen. Now I feel like some video games outside of cutscenes can look as good as Spirits Within did, to a degree. Yeah, there's certain processing like of physics and things that you can't have done real time that would have done better no matter what. But still, it's like, trying to do, if they were to do Spirits Within now, I feel like it would have succeeded, but it also wouldn't have stood out. So it probably would have just been obscure anyway. Like thinking of what movie was it? From Final Fantasy 15, The Kingsglaive. Yeah, Kingsglaive was great. It looked great. It was all 3D. And I love that one. But also I think that was them not trying to be realistic. That was them fitting the world and fitting the style and fitting everything.
Think I'll go.
One of the reasons I don't really care about moving to Blender with horses, because it's, yeah, you get a bunch more options and you can make things look better, but at the same time, they're cartoon. So SFM's great with cartoons type looks.
I do feel that if they ever fix Source 2, though, that it wouldn't be such a bad thing into that.
Well, Source 2 is just Source 1,
They gotta
but
fix
better.
it. Yeah.
Not fix it, they just have to finish it.
It's that memory limitation that would be nice to be rid of.
Kind of, actually. The memory limitation is annoying, but not its biggest problem. It's mainly optimization, so that like it probably knows what to do with graphics cards beyond a 700 series NVIDIA. You know, this old software doesn't know what to do with a 3080 compared to a 1080. They act identical. There's no performance increase. Having it go to 64-bit would help, not just for memory as well, but just that part of things too. But also the lighting capabilities in SFM2 is so much better.
Yeah. I feel like with the whole trying to turn video game characters into like celebrities, that has succeeded somewhat in Japan, especially with that Momo.
But it's
character.
individual ones where
Yeah.
they were trying to state that they would fully replace actors, that you wouldn't need them for anything because they can be in multiple places at once. You can make them do anything you need them to do. There's no fee to pay to the actor type thing. And it was just Japan likes animation and that type of things and these like made up characters. So that's what they thought things were going to go towards, and it just didn't work out. They tried it a lot with Final Fantasy 13. Lightning was actually successful in that in many, many ways.
Yeah.
Okay, just up a little bit.
Do you want to go walkies?
Okay, so I want her head to move a little bit when the body is shifting, but not too much.
Paw Patrol has been going on for a long time and will continue to go on because they market the heck out of that, and it's very successful.
Things will continue for as long as they make money.
I mean, isn't SpongeBob still going on in some capacity?
He had a new game that just came out, didn't he?
No idea. See, some franchises can go on forever.
Patrick
Hasbro.
Star game? Yeah, Patrick Star game came out 4 days ago.
Oh, well, there you go.
It's rated very positive. Only 51 reviews.
It's a bunch of SpongeBob nerds.
I don't know what this one looks like. This isn't the one I was thinking of either, though. I don't know what that is. There was another one that came out, though. It was a platformer.
Like, I considered
Cosmic
myself
Shake.
a child.
Oh, no, that was last year. Okay.
When I started.
The Cosmic Shake trailer, though, is actually pretty good. I would recommend it. Well, or at least watching the trailer.
The SpongeBob game?
Yeah, the SpongeBob Cosmic Shake trailer is actually a pretty good trailer.
There's nothing wrong with liking SpongeBob. It's just, it's been going on for so freaking long.
No, SpongeBob has some bangers, and it's come up with some really good jokes, but it feels like it's kind of getting into that Simpsons approach of what else do you do? At least they're in a more fantasy world where you can kind of do anything, where like Simpsons is maybe not as much tied to reality, but has to at least follow it a little bit more.
The Simpsons is kept alive by people who remember when they were younger and don't want to let it go. So that as long as that show never goes away, they never get old. It's like, this show came out when I was 21, so I'm still 21 until it stops, and then I instantly become old.
Well, if Futurama, but it had nonstop went for 30 years, would you continue watching that?
If they kept it good, but that'd be a hard thing to do.
Simpsons didn't, but they've had their ups and downs.
No, they didn't.
But even
Yeah.
but Futurama's been canceled 3 times?
4 times.
4 times.
Yeah.
Are they still going now?
I don't think so. I'd be surprised.
The
I haven't
reboot
checked.
was fine, but it didn't feel the same.
I don't know.
Something felt missing, and it ended on such a good note. Is Family Guy still going?
Family Guy is, yeah.
You sure?
Yeah. They have 22 seasons.
Yeah, I'm curious. It's 22 seasons. Yeah, it must be still going. What?
Yeah. And I don't think Family Guy's ever been good. They've had it.
No, Family Guys, again, I would say that they're hit or miss, but they've had some really good ones too.
They've had, I don't know. I think I outgrew that humor. It was just a different time.
Yeah, maybe a bit of that. I still find some of the humor funny, but I'm not going to be like, "Ooh, there's a new episode," and care. Sometimes unwatchable when you are exhausted from a long day at work and you need to shut your brain off. Yeah.
I'll still go back and watch episodes of The Simpsons. I won't go back and watch episodes of Family Guy.
I'm not one to sit down and watch anything on TV unless it feels like I don't have a better word for it, but like getting something out of it. Like I want to learn a part of a story or progress something. I'm not one for like, I'm just going to pick a random episode from the sitcom. Like I watched all The Office, but I watched it because I wanted to get all I watched all the episodes because I've never seen it, but I'm not going to go and like pick an episode and just watch it. Nah, I have other shows I could go and watch then too.
I feel like I'm being called out for the Drew Carey show.
Maybe.
Yeah, a little bit. You should let that horsey go for a walk.
That's up to Applejack.
Says the puppet master.
No. You say she's not her own free horse?
You let that horse go.
Gorbachev, let the horses go.
That puppet wants to become a real horse. You need a blue fairy staff. See, that's all Pinocchio was. It was somebody wanting to bring their OC to life.
He wasn't red and black enough.
Pinocchio wasn't edgy enough.
Yeah.
Geppetto should have tried harder.
Yeah, Geppetto is like, Pinocchio's like, I'm going to go to town. He's like, hold on a minute. And he gives him a sign to just do not steal. All right, there you go. Be on your way.
Original art, do not steal.
Yeah.
Geppetto was living that good life.
Somebody comes back with a wooden nose and he's like, you take that off. That's my work, my copyright. I'm going to sue you. My brother's in the military.
And man, if I was Geppetto and the wooden doll I just carved came to life, the very next thing I would do is start carving a wooden girlfriend.
Wow.
Like, come back, Blue Fairy. He was already a sad, lonely old man. Let him have this.
I have created a small wooden boy. Wait.
You gotta carve a horse.
But I've already spent all my money making this small wooden boy. How shall I make the money back? The church. They would like the small wooden boy.
Yes. What was that one newer Pinocchio movie where it took place at where he just made Pinocchio because he was pissed off?
The newer one?
The newer one where it's all set in like just before the Second World War.
Like
That one was
Jotello's or something, Pinocchio. I forgot.
Yeah.
It was like some weird name.
No, that one was really good. I like that film.
It was darker, and that's, if I remember right, truer to the original story.
Yeah.
Yeah. Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio, 2022. But it wasn't even much of a like in the other one trying to make it look like a boy. It was a literal wooden creature thing. But if I remember right, the whole thing was true stop animation.
Yeah,
if that was
that's
the
why
case.
it took so freaking long to
And
make. It was all stop motion.
It's art. It's so good.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, if you guys haven't seen this one, highly recommend it, especially being that it's not 3D, it's true stop. I mean, just look at it. Like, it looks like it should be 3D, but it's not.
It took them 15 years, I think.
Yeah, it was crazy amount of time to make it. And it's, what was it rated? Only 7.6? No, it should be more than that.
Just for the appreciation of what it went into to make it. Should be rated pretty high.
Yeah, but it's such a good movie. I think it's on streaming platforms and stuff. I think that's where we watched it.
Until the priest gets splinters. Oh no. I tell you, guys, we just need to find our own blue fairy to bring all of our plushies to life.
Oh no.
We can do it. We just have to kidnap her.
Oh, Rugburn.
No.
Michael.
No.
You've been to conventions.
Yes. I'm sure everyone in there would behave themselves. I believe this. I don't believe that. It's a lie.
No.
Go for a walk, you know. Go for a walk, you know. Think I'll go for a walk. Think I'll go. Think.
When she bends her egg up here, let's see if I can maybe get it like trying to like lift a little bit like that.
Think I'll go. Think.
Or maybe like delay that a little.
Think I'll go. Think I'll go for.
No.
Think I'll.
I'm gonna have to like probably move her butt a little bit to make up for her motion. Actually, I know what I need to do.
Okay.
So when she's going back and forth, her whole body should probably react to that. So like on this one, I'm gonna have her whole body rotate a little this way.
Think I'll go for. Think I'll go.
Probably got to be the extreme.
Think I'll go. Think I'll go for. Go. Go for. Go.
Okay, and then we'll do rotate this way. A little bit that way.
Think I'll go for a. Think I'll go for a. Go for a. Go
Okay, and then we'll have her rotate the other way.
Think I'll go for a walk, you know. Go for a walk, you know. Think I'll go for a walk, you know.
There we
Think I'll
go.
go for a walk.
It looks a lot better when you have the actual body moving. Otherwise, it looked like she was just pinned there. Speaking of artistic movies about puppets, have you ever seen the movie Strings? Well, not that I can think of.
Sounds weirdly familiar
Think I'll
though.
go for a. I'll go for a walk. I'll go.
I could get some water.
Point is, chat, we need to get together collectively, find that magical fairy, beat her up, put her in the back of a van, and take her to our various plushie collections.
Starfire. You ever seen The Witcher, Michael?
I have.
Remember the
Twice, I
djinns?
think. The little things they hung up in the trees?
The little like kind of will-o'-wisp looking creatures that if you catch them they'll give you a wish, but they're also super evil. And they will basically F with you and like can destroy your life type things.
I don't remember them in the Blair Witch Project. Is that what you're referring to?
In The Witcher.
Oh, The Witcher. Yes.
They were in the lake, I think, when they saw one.
Yeah.
I'm thinking that's what you're like. I'm thinking.
Yeah. I can see that. So you're saying we have to catch one of these djinns to bring the plushies to life?
You know what? Sure. You know what? Don't bother.
As long as I get living magical horses. There you go. Go for a walk so bad. Why are you being so mean to this horse?
I'm not being mean to the horse.
She
She just needs to get on the cart, and then she'll get everything she dreams of.
That is the sleepy time card. She will have dreams.
With mares.
Yeah.
Nightmares.
I mean, some of them might be mares of the night.
Michael, that's just prostitutes.
Oh no. Luna.
Is that what they're called?
Tell her.
Nightmares.
Nightmares. Now we know. We've learned a lot about Luna's Day, I think.
Okay, so right here, I'm gonna go all things out. And I'm going to have her like kind of legs straight out. I'll do that and then that and that. Okay, and then we'll blend those a bit.
You know?
Okay, and then this is going to be weird looking at first, but it's for testing.
You know?
Okay, that kind of worked. Okay, so I'm going to bend her. Oh, this is probably going to be an override. Yeah, I'm going to do an override. We're going to have her bend her legs. Oops, she's probably going to have to bring her legs up too. Up. Up. Gotta curl little toesies.
No. Horse toes.
Horse toes. What is that?
Horse toes.
You know what they put their horse toes into?
What's that?
Socks.
You should do that.
No.
Show me what it's like.
No, because why would she's be brought to the death cart? Why would Applejack
It's not
put
a
her in
death
socks?
cart. Oh, why do I have to tell you that it's not a death cart all the time?
Yes, you're the one making the determination.
It's not a death cart. It is a sleepy time cart. This is established.
In many cultures,
everyone agrees.
Death is just an eternal sleep.
They're gonna go. The cart is gonna take them to McDonald's, and they're all gonna get Happy Meals. It's gonna be
Wait,
really
the
nice.
40-year-old mother is gonna get a Happy Meal?
Everyone is happy at any age to get a Happy Meal
Yeah, Michael. When's the last
That's a
time you
fact.
bought a Happy Meal?
because people would talk, and also I don't go to McDonald's. And
Yeah.
much.
Okay.
if I
If you
did-
bought a Happy Meal in the last 6 years,
I bought them all the time when the pony toys.
I
were
know
a
that's
thing.
why I was thinking sex. That it's maybe far enough back.
I did like if they did pony toys again, I'd be storming into that McDonald's buying all the Happy Meals. I got so many
What
Happy
about the
Meal
Paw
toys.
Patrols?
No. Dumb.
No.
I want ponies. I never understand why anybody has trouble shopping gifts for me. It's horses. Buy me a
Yeah,
horse.
but we don't. But if you already have the horse,
Buy me 2 of that horse. It's all that's keeping me upright is more horse.
still one of my favorite phrases from Technology Connections, where you would
Who's
always.
that?
I brought it before, but I still love it. Where it's about explaining how something works, and so he'll usually cut it open and kind of show some stuff about the internals of it, but doing that destroys it. And so he would usually say, "And through the magic of buying 2 of something," and he would, so you'd always have 2 of it, and it's still a running joke of having multiple of it, because then you can break the one but still provide the information in the recording for what it's doing and stuff.
That's good kickies.
You got to speed them up though.
Over a wall. I like how her legs just dirt out when she says "well." Wait for the comments. Just be like, "There was nothing wrong with that horse. I'll take it. A perfectly good horse."
Oh no, I did that wrong. This shouldn't be there. It should be here. Pulls them back in a little bit. It's a little delayed though. If I can really just bring that back 2 frames.
He looks a little smile on her face.
But when
Oh,
she
man.
does
I
that
get so much.
she needs to do a
It's,
secondary thing here, so she needs to bunch up a little bit.
I feel like I already love this video, but I hate you for making it.
Right, go quote.
It's very cool, and I love it, and it's adorable up until the very end where you knock the horse. Knock the horse sleepy. And,
Hey,
her on the cart.
you talk to John Cleese on why
he's
he did it.
alive! Everyone in this survived, so the horse clearly survived.
Yes. In the original Monty Python, it was a sleepy cart.
Yes. Correct.
You know. You know. You know.
Looks like
You know.
her front is squeezing in a little bit more than it should. Maybe like that.
You know.
That's better.
You know.
I want to have her kind of like up for a sec,
You know. You know.
like maybe like that. She's like,
You know.
we're not just doing big jumpies.
You know. You know.
You got the big old hops in her. You always go for a walk.
You know.
She's so cute.
How is it? Oh, I'm seeing what's going on. Getting her to go up and down is a little hard. There's already motion. Oh no, because I have override on. Beep. Okay, never mind. I was like, it's sometimes doing small little motion like that. If you try to do another motion on top, it'll just erase the previous one. But override was doing it. That's why it was being goofy. Now it should let me. Probably more to there.
You know. You know. You know.
Okay, early on for her kick out.
It's not a big dirt.
I'm gonna delay, I think, these in a bit. Same with.
You didn't say anything about the big derp that got posted?
I was distracted. Hold on. Wait, because
I'm not there to worship the big derp. You have to be there to do it for me.
there we go. There's another big derp.
I still can't see it.
Well, there's just another big derp now.
You're just taunting me with big derps.
I don't know what you're talking about. There's only been like one big derp, and there's only ever going to be one big derp. I mean, what's the chances that it just keeps happening? It's not like you're here to see your big derp.
The big derps. They're coming in droves.
How do you know there's in droves?
Because it's implied that there are droves.
there's no big derps. There's only been the one big derp and no more big derps.
Chat, be honest with me. Are there droves of big derps on the stream right now that I can't see?
Chat would never like make things up. It's always been just one big derp.
Yeah. Chat, you gotta tell me, are there tons of big derps?
Tons
They're
is
all
a
over the
weight.
place.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got a ton of big derps.
See, nothing.
Give him a minute.
Thought it was only supposed to do big derps when you weren't there. Yeah. See?
I knew it. It's droves of them.
You know. You know. Food in. You know. You know. You know.
How about a sign slogan on the side of the cart? I thought
I
about
keep
doing
trying to
something
get
like
him to
that.
put something on there.
I think we talked about maybe putting like a little branding on here. Yeah, we thought about it. Didn't we look into it a little?
Yeah, you looked for like a glue thing.
Oh,
but
yes,
I
glue.
want sleepy time.
Yeah, but you were into doing the glue.
Because it would have been kind of funny.
Yeah.
But it also makes me sad.
Oh, look, she's glue. She's already got the color for it.
No, I like that horse.
Oh, she's glue now.
It's making fun because her show's getting canceled. And it barely even got off the ground.
From GPT, Corpse Collection by Trixie. Fast, efficient, and mostly legal.
You know. You know.
Does your chest too go? No, it doesn't. It's just neck and head. Okay, that makes that easier. Oh, I don't like doing this before the lip syncing's done, but okay.
See, I don't normally hear the audio, and now I just hear a horse crying to be let free.
No, it's some old man in a movie, Michael.
No, it's that mare.
I know that you can relate, but
She's that mare wants freedom. You want to run through the fields, eating grass. Talking about that soap opera she saw last week. Nobody left behind. Trixie's corpse card express.
leave the dead to Trixie. She's got a cart and a plan. Nobody left behind. With Trixie's corpse cart express. Got a body called Trixie. She'll bring the magic and the wheelbarrow. I still like the first one. That's probably the best. No, the problem with text like that is unless you actually focus on it and have the camera on it for a little bit, people are going to try to read it while the video is going, and they're not paying attention then. But if you had a shot of the side of the cart with like following the slogan, well, then they would ignore it for the rest of the time because they've already read it and they understand what it is. But I don't know, because that's pretty long amounts of text, implying that like even on like just about anything you need 3 to 4 seconds for them to decently read it, especially if they don't know it's coming. Yeah. That a sneeze? I don't know. Gonna be one of those half sneezes. Okay. Oh, her eyes are broken. This one probably still has it untouched. Yep. But it's going to be one of those that are going to have to require re-rendering a shot. Got a sniff. Trixie's got a shift. What?
What?
got a stiff. Trixie's got a shift.
Trixie got a shift.
Okay. From expired to retired, Trixie's body pickup gets it done.
Wait.
I like that one. From expired to retired.
Shouldn't it be the other way around?
I think it should be, but I like it that way because it's wrong. From dead to maybe they're just lazy.
Did somebody sleep in past 8? Call Trixie's body card. I love and hate that she's so happy. I love it because she's adorable and happy, and she's on the back, and she won't go get walkies. But you're gonna hurt her. I'm torn.
I'm really looking forward to doing her facial expression here because I really want to have a really big teethy after, because walk ends with a big E, and I want to have her a big sideways like teeth something.
The innocence of a child in their 40s. She's essentially your age. You're putting her on
maybe.
the card.
She's good looking though, right?
Yeah. She is.
Wow. Wow. Your rent went up.
Matter of time.
Think I'll go. Think I'll go.
She's a redhead too, so we should have a lot in common.
You mean my parents?
You too have parents.
Well, it just sounded like inbreeding or something.
What?
Like,
I said both of you have red hair.
Like, what do you two have in common? Oh, parents. But aren't you married?
No.
You know?
See, cool.
I like her little extra wobble now. She goes back and forth a little bit.
You know? You know?
I think what I'm getting out of this is that Argo needs to go on a cart.
What?
What? It's like if she has to go on the cart, it just means you also should probably go on the cart.
I don't have my kid dragging me to a cart. You know why?
No evil children.
Yeah.
It is dawning on me that if I had had a kid in high school, they'd be approaching 20 now.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. The
Yeah.
thought.
Wow,
I
isn't
had-
that nice? You know, you could have been an adult.
I could have been, but I decided to do this instead.
Miss G5, Trixie doesn't. She's too busy picking up ponies. The great and powerful Trixie, outlasting G5 one dead body at a time.
There you go.
G5 ended. Don't worry, Trixie's still here, collecting what's left. The great and powerful Trixie is still around, unlike a certain generation. Wow.
Think I'll go for a walk, you know? Go for a walk, you know?
You're not fooling anyone.
For a walk, you know? You know? For a walk, you know? For a walk, you know?
Oh, her back hair. Her back hair.
Got the back hair.
No, by shifting positions, her hair was not built to move yet.
For a walk, you know? For a walk, you know? Think I'll go for a walk, you know? Think I'll go for a walk, you know?
Is that okay, Kikis, Michael?
For a walk, you know?
Those are excellent kickies.
Think I'll go for a walk.
I'm gonna definitely have Applejack, like, as she's doing the little, like, left and right, I'm gonna probably have her, like, her butt's gonna have to shift a little bit, and she'll probably roll backwards a little bit with the weight difference. But don't know if I want to poke at that part yet, because that's pretty much locking in what motion she's doing. But yeah, when she does her little, like, exclamation here, she will, Applejack will dip down a little bit too, because I think she's locked on here, right? Yeah. So if when she does a little push, let's say Applejack, that'll work. Has a little bit of a dip. Like that. A little more. A little less. Yeah, just enough to have it show that she's reacting to it, but her legs will actually bend with it. Got a stupid request. An animator is making a short MLP animation spoof for the Monty Python Holy Grail. Bring out your dead scene, Tricks and Limit. Oh, yeah, this is what you put for the request. I was thinking of having a sign on the cart. You throw together a dozen comedic slogans. Then one more time, but with references to G5 show ending.
Think I'll go for a walk, you know? Not fooling anyone. Think I'll go for a walk, you know?
Okay, so her tail's not done. She doesn't have the lip syncing.
Go for a walk. You're not fooling anyone, you know.
What do I want her to do
Anyone, you know?
after that, though?
Anyone, you know. You're not fooling anyone, you know.
I mean, just slumping down.
Fooling anyone, you know.
Like she's like, oh, nuts. You got like a whole nuts.
No, what I've been enjoying right now is that Applejack looks back at her, but Pear Butter has never really attempted to look at Applejack. Every attempt, I believe, is she's kind of looking at the ground every time. She's looking down there. She's looking up into space. She's looking backward.
You have her just continuing doing kickies. Like, I'm not fooling anyone. She's still trying to fool.
No, I like the idea that every time she speaks, she's never actually talking to Applejack. She's responding, but like Applejack's in the area, but she's not really paying attention. Because if she looks at Applejack, that kind of puts like more what would you call it? Like she's got more focus than an old man would or something. I like the idea of she's just 1,000 yards staring at everything.
Yes, she's not okay. Jack's putting her on the
A couple
cart.
of minutes, you won't be long.
That's what here. She's just
A couple of minutes, you won't be
looking
long.
at the ground.
Oh, I've got to go to Robinson's. They've lost 9 today. Hey, well, we run. I don't want to go on the car. Oh,
Poor horsey.
A little kick.
oh,
Yeah. She's like, oh.
oh, W. Oh,
I think my only problem with this video overall is some of the shots are a little difficult, like this one with paying attention to who's speaking, because speak. It's a lot of jumping around, and that's only like in 3-something seconds, so it's really hard to like kind of follow what's going on. But it's either do that or have a camera cut every second, and I can't do that.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to do what I can to like, you can do like a 1.5-2 second shot here and there, but not too many in a row. And I think there's already like 2 or 3 there, and so I tried to mix it up with the longer ones.
go for a walk. You're not go for a walk. Go for a walk. You're not go for a walk. You're not fooling anyone, you know.
Yeah, I think if I want
You're
to,
not fooling anyone.
we could probably do a little bit more of the cleanup on the animation there.
Go for a walk.
I do have to be a little careful here because she starts moving pretty quickly right here, but her positioning isn't reflecting that. I probably will have to go into that shot once I have it locked in and try to at least have her start moving to be in position.
Go for a walk.
Yeah.
You're not fooling anyone, you know. Fooling anyone, you know.
Actually, getting her to be in her default like lazy position would probably be handy too. Okay, this will work.
Not fooling anyone.
What you doing?
Oh no.
What you doing?
She's hiding.
Oh, being sneak.
Don't escape.
Why is that happen?
I'm imagining her falling to the ground and she can't really walk away. She just starts rolling. She's just bumping into things.
They're not fooling anyone, you know. Fooling anyone.
Need to do a follow-up to this video of them just taking all the horsies to a nice park or field upstate to play in, or like a nice farm.
Isn't that where you go to shoot them?
No.
That's
You
what
take
I thought that
pictures?
was the saying that you use for like, okay, we gotta take the horse up north.
Got to take them to the farm upstate. It's gonna be nice
You're not
there.
fooling anyone, you know.
If you eat all the grass they could possibly want, and they get boops every day.
What if they don't want boobs? What if they have a sensitive nose?
They get boops every day.
What if they got a sensitive nose? It's like it could get hurt.
They'll get used to it. Fine.
They'll get used to it. Doesn't sound like
Yeah.
a good thing then.
No, it's good.
Like they got
They
a
just
sore nose. It's
home.
super red, and every time they boop it, it bleeds. And they're like, "Nope, you gotta
Aw.
get it."
We can boop with a big foam finger. It'll be soft. Soft boop.
The law states that you require boops. Oh, we didn't write
Yeah.
the laws. Yes, I did.
Just now, when you weren't looking. Bubba Chase Pony Retirement Ranch. Blue system. No. I feel like I need to sit down and just binge watch the rest of Tell Your Tale just to say that I did it. Of course, Giz, other friend, he's trying to get me to watch more
Wild Mains.
Wild Mains. But Wild Mains to me feels like Philly Fantasia? But nobody paid attention to Philly Fantasia because Pony was good. And they didn't need Philly Fantasia.
Also, it didn't look that good.
No, but neither is Wild Mains. The animation's better.
But if it's all you got,
Admittedly.
it's not just
Yeah.
about horse, Michael. You like this, you always talk about how good the story is and this and that.
Yeah.
If it was just about horse, I could give you a bunch of other stuff to watch. Where you like, no, they have bad story.
Yeah, I'm not watching Wild Main.
Yeah, and I
Unless
have a
it's,
feeling
like,
that
really
it's
pushes it to me.
eventuality.
It's not
You're gonna
good.
get desperate and lonely.
The surfing horse just started doing this thing where they went bop boop 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 every time they get scared. Like really long, like a solid minute of just boop 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 boop. And that's just what they do. And I don't know why. It's not a good character
You're not
trait.
fooling anyone, you know. Fooling anyone, you know.
Michael, look, she's sad
No, why do you make her sad?
because it'll make you sad.
Fooling anyone, you know.
Oh,
Because
I
he's
knew
not
it.
fooling anyone.
You're not fooling anyone.
it's all to
you
make
know.
me sad.
Fooling anyone, you know.
When was the last video you were nice to the horses?
There was a video that was nice to the horses.
Like, yeah, we just gotta think of it.
The
Like,
final
when were
video,
you-
maybe, but I think in the process of making it, I was not kind to them.
I'm trying to remember the last video you were kind to the horses. You didn't set any ponies on fire.
In the video,
I-
like the final video,
Yeah.
the derpy punching the fox.
Okay, that was a good one.
And that was the last video
Yeah.
I put out.
Yeah. Yeah, you were nice to the horse that one. Nobody of any real
Yeah.
value was hurt. Yeah.
Yeah, it was just squirrels.
Stupid squirrel. Stupid big
And then there
stupid
was the one
squirrel.
where we punched Spike around.
Yeah, no, that was good.
That was
I like
also
one.
in the last 5. So I think
Yeah.
like in terms of final videos that I put out, I haven't abused horses very much. I've abused a lot of
Yes.
non-horse.
You know.
That's fine. I don't care about them.
You know.
Michael's going through pony withdrawal symptoms, shakes, cold sweats. Just need a little pony. Just need a little.
Just a little bit.
Just need a little bit of horse.
You know.
I could go. I would break down and go watch the rest of Tell Your Tale. I would rather watch Tell Your Tale than make Wild Mate. Though that's not the show Giz posts. Giz posts Wild Mates. And I click it sometimes.
You want somebody to share it with.
It's not good. Speaking of force withdrawal.
To have her react to that a little bit too. Hmm. Remember that head bounce a little bit.
If there's currently a show that I'm actually properly enjoying that's coming out right now, it's the Hollow Ball stuff. What's that face?
Which one?
There was one you were just on for like half of that one.
Her eyes just haven't fully closed.
She's just like she's making horse noises.
The horse noises are
Yes. He's trying to send out distress signals.
horse distress signals.
Yeah.
You're not fooling anyone, you know. Anyone.
I heard that today they are sending out applications for HorseCon.
Community guess.
Oh, just community guess?
Yeah,
I thought
they
said
abbreviate
fan.
it so that it looks like they're saying applications, but your eyes kind of skip over the CG part of it. I saw that. And the one thing I'm kind of happy about was they said for Ciderfest that 40% of the people that were accepted have never been a community guest at Ciderfest before, but they still had to deny a bunch of people, which I'm kind of glad for, because one of the things with me kind of not wanting to do community guests anymore is because I just kept seeing the same people over and over again. So like, am I taking the slot from somebody just because people know me, like the staff? So I was like, well, if I don't apply, then somebody else gets that slot. So I don't need it. It's less work for me and it makes somebody else feel better. So I'm glad that they're getting other people.
Fooling anyone, you know. Fooling anyone, you know. Fooling anyone, you know. Fooling anyone, you know.
It's not like people won't know you're there if you have the panel anyway.
Yeah, the community guesting meant nothing. It was extra work so that the con could advertise you a little bit, but in the end, it was more work for you and no benefit for you. So no, I guess the only nice part about it was you would get a badge that you would keep forever that would say that you were a community guest, but now I got like 18 of them. Like, it doesn't matter anymore. I don't need another one on there. I'll just take the regular badge. It's still free if you do the panels, so I'll just always put in, well, at least I planned to at least still put in for at least one or two panels, because it sounds like they're gonna accept them anyway, so but we'll see. I'm told that, but then the people that tell me that aren't the ones picking the panels.
anyone, you know. Anyone, you know.
Okay, ooh, that was much nicer to have that little movement there. I'm just going through Bubba J's Pony Retirement Ranch and glue processing. I like that one.
No.
Michael's going through the Pony withdrawal symptoms. Shakes, cold sweats. Just need a little more Pony. So I know what that feels like because he goes through those withdrawal symptoms 24/7 because you can still go through withdrawals when you're having a drug because you aren't having enough of that drug.
Yes, I need more.
So he's always he's constantly looks like he's actually like has the body of a 22-year-old bodybuilder, but the withdrawal symptoms are just keeping him in the state he's in.
Yeah, no, I need to fill a swimming pool, like an Olympic-sized swimming pool with pony plushies, so that I can just kind of swim around in it. And then maybe that'll be enough. It won't be. That's a lie. It still won't be enough.
You're not fooling anyone, you know. You're not fooling anyone, you know. You're not fooling anyone, you know. You're not fooling anyone. You're not fooling.
Oh yeah, I need the holodeck from Star Trek. I need to figure that out.
So you can have Pony?
Yeah.
But how are you going to afford to have a holodeck?
All my money.
That's not enough money.
I'll sell the house.
Okay.
Yeah.
I want to see you try.
Like, come at me.
There's probably enough paperwork around somewhere that you could probably dig out the information you need. That'd be a no.
It's like, don't do that.
There's a reason that I bought the new heavy metal folding chairs.
For wrestling events.
I saw early 2000s wrestling, man.
Yeah, you did.
It was the peak of wrestling.
When I was a kid, I believed all that was real. But I started having serious questions of why do they always store the chairs under the ring? They should stop doing that. It's clearly a problem.
And the
this was a
tables.
thought. Yes, this was a thought that I had as a child. Like, they need to stop putting those under there. I feel like they're almost doing this intentionally at this point.
Also, I feel like they need to spend a larger portion of their budget on tables that don't break when you look at them.
Yes.
It's like, wow, that table split perfectly down the middle. It's particle board, isn't it? Because particle board doesn't break like that.
No. Particle board
No.
reinforced with iron.
I think
Steel.
there's only been like twice in wrestling that I've looked at something and said, wow, that would have hurt. Like, because it looked like a truly painful thing. One was Triple H had his leg muscle separate. So he went to go take a step, and they have it on camera. You can see the moment that the muscle separates from the bone. It's one portion at the top, and you can see the skin buckles, and as it retracts. And he kept going. He said he felt an immense pain in his leg, but the show must go on, so he just kept going. He had to go in for some surgery to get it reattached and stuff afterwards, and I think he started taking on a more administrative role after that. He still wrestled, but not as much. But watching that is like, the only other one I can think of was Mick Foley being choke throw through the top of the Hell in the Cell match onto the tacks.
Yeah, the infamous cage match between him and Undertaker.
Yeah, where Undertaker said in an interview afterwards, because I literally thought I killed him. because I looked down and I thought he was dead because
He was knocked out. But
He broke the ring in half.
yeah.
Mick Foley was a crazy son of a bitch. He was the only person I would consider to be at least from on television, a true wrestler. He wasn't just putting on a show. Yeah. He was crazy.
Yeah, he was willing to hurt himself pretty severely
for
other people's entertainment.
Many times. His book was fascinating because it talks about like how he lost part of his ear and some of the other stuff. It was actually a really good book. I forgot what it was called, but recommended read. Even if you're not into wrestling, it's a really interesting read. Mick Foley is an amazing human being. I think he's just been spending almost all. Yeah, he's truly insane, but he's spent a lot of time trying to do, I think, humanitarian work and good things since then too. You know what? I can probably just end that. I don't think I have to worry about it.
You're not fooling anyone, you know.
Okay. I remember reading that book, but I don't know where it went. I used to own it.
The Mick Foley book?
Yeah. Huh.
I have no idea.
I know every book I have, and I know I don't have it anymore. It makes me sad. Maybe I borrowed it to somebody or lost it somewhere. I have no idea. I mean, that was probably 15 years ago.
Mick Foley wrestling book too.
Yeah, some 4-year-old. They're learning their ABCs, and I was trying to teach them about Cactus Jack.
Yeah. The Dude Love.
We had Cactus Jack, Dude Love, Mankind.
Yeah, that's the 3 I remember.
I thought he had another one.
He might have.
Dude Love was the one that made no sense. Cactus Jack was his best character because that was literal crazy.
Mankind?
Mankind was like goofy crazy, while Cactus Jack was when he literally would just go true crazy. I can't think of anything. Horse noises?
Horse noises. Whoa. That's all. Horses. No, she's committed. She's activated self-destruct. She's gonna take Applejack with her. Dimensions.
On my screen, I'm seeing like a warping variant of her in multiple different positions on the street. Yes. It just looks like she's slowly going back and forth.
No, I think I'm seeing what you're seeing.
Because that's pretty accurate. And that's still pretty accurate. At this point, it gets down to the wheels spinning on a car when you're going by. It's like Applejack is spanking her with her head.
You stop that! Stop that back there! Stop it!
Well, she's very sad about this. She doesn't want spankies. No, you don't want spankies. No, stop it! You don't want spankies.
I can't imagine there's any parent who wants to be spanked by their child. No, why is she smiling?
Spankies. Spankies.
Bad horse. So we're gonna send your money to Argo Damon's new channel.
What? Oh,
this is the video you're making.
Mayor Spankies.
Mayor Spanks.
I can't because you probably already own it.
Yeah.
Or
no,
you probably subscribed to it. It like doesn't even exist. You pre-subscribe to anything that has Mayor and Spank and Boop.
In that order.
The tail's going to be a little interesting on this because I'll need to have it. It'll be between, like, kind of between the legs to the right, and then when her legs cross, they'll have to flow to the left and go back and forth. I can't put it behind too many of them because it's going to be pretty obvious because both legs are going to be visible. So I have, like, here I have to make sure it's still in front of this leg but behind this leg. I mean, I guess that means I can clip a bit, but because of the ambient occlusion, if it's clipping too much, you're just going to minimize that.
Think I'll go for a walk. You know?
Okay, well, I don't think I want to poke at this too much more without getting into the lip syncing and stuff. And I don't want to do Applejacks until lip syncing is done either. So I was planning on ending at about 8, so I might just end it now. My nose is really stuffing up.
Yeah, you're sounding pretty rough.
Yeah. Well, it's also, I feel like it gets a little worse in the evenings. Like last night I felt okay until like just before bed, and then I started feeling worse again. This morning I felt kind of fine, but then by the time I was going to get up for work, I'm like, no, it's sniffly and coughing again. Like going into work and be like, hey fellow coworkers. Doesn't feel like a good thing.
Yeah. I did like the horse kickies.
Yeah, we got cookies done.
No. The carrots are so heavy.
You know?
She's happy until she's not. Now she's sad again.
No, why you do this?
Because then I can copy paste.
You should give her a bunch of carrots. They will make her feel better. Stop dying.
Ugh. Ugh. Yeah. These lights are annoying me too. Okay.
All right.
You sunset, buddy. I'm gonna save. Well, I think Friday should be fine. What are they doing? Subnautica. Hoofsies is playing Overwatch. And Cowgirl's on. Head over
Yeah, it's been a while since you read Cowgirls.
Cowgirls have been on for a bit. Cowgirl's got a VTuber now. Aw. The camera was fun because she gets very energy.
Everyone's turning into horses.
I know
but me.
everybody's getting rid of cameras, and I mean, yeah, VTuber's neat, but I feel like we're losing something by everybody just having a static image that bounces every now and then.
It could be horse though.
She's horse, I think.
I mean,
Yeah.
what's the thing? What's
Oh,
the saying?
she's got a moving one. Oh, she's got a decent one. Oh, it's
like be yourself,
good.
unless you can be a unicorn, then be a unicorn.
Yeah, we'll head over there.
Oh.
Ugh. Oh, Oh. No, I'm fine on that, but I just need to get out of the lights and like turn off the brain for a bit. You get no horses. Yeah, my brain's kind of foggy. Thank you, Sunset, for moderating. Thank you, Big Derp, for being. There's so many Big Derps today. I mean, there was only like one Big Derp today. No, you can't. We can't raid Big Derp. If Michael could, he would definitely raid the Big Derp. Well, anyway, I will see you guys all later. Bye. Peeing the screen from the sneeze. I get it. Okay.